Skin Entertainment fans? Your boy Jay Green. Right now I'm here with my moms. Now we did the Beauty and the Beast Disney remake together. We just got up out of Aladdin. We finna do that one together as well. Straight off the top, our first thoughts and feelings coming up out of this movie. Mom, what did you think?
I loved it. I loved the action, the magic, the everything. A little bit of comedy, a little bit of serious, but it was fantastic. I enjoyed it. It's a keeper.
I would, yeah, go ahead.
As far as I'm concerned, it's a keeper.
I would agree fully with her this time. When she was talking about the Beauty and the Beast, I did not agree. I thought the movie was garbage. I haven't revisited it since. But with this film, the interesting thing is when I first saw the trailers, I was like, this looks kind of silly. It looked cheesy. It didn't have a realism to it. I felt like it looked too fake. But it is a Disney film. Either way, when I went to go see it right now, everything from minute one all the way through, I was like, fuck, I am involved in this motherfucker. I loved it. I loved the way that they did Will Smith. What did you think about Will Smith?
I thought he did a phenomenal job, both on the boat in the beginning and...
Don't spoil the movie.
No, I'm not. He did a phenomenal job. The acting, the singing, everything was fantastic. He did a great job.
Will Smith is a performer, for real, for real. What she was alluding to with the boat, we're not spoiling anything, but the way that they set his character up and how they play everything out, if you understand the original movie and how the story is kind of being narrated in the beginning, that's kind of what they did with Will Smith. And then as the genie, when I first saw the footage for him, I thought it looked silly, I thought it looked dumb. Mom, what did you think as far as how he looked as a genie, how it all played out on the screen?
I thought he looked good as a genie. They could have done a little bit more, but I thought he looked good as the genie.
What more did you want?
Well, maybe a little more flair to his smoke, so to speak.
I thought he had plenty of flair. I mean, anyways, bottom line is Will Smith looked legit. My mom touched base on they had some serious notes.
Yeah.
So in the movie, Aladdin, in the cartoon movie, you know that they're dealing with being yourself, telling the truth about who you are. I thought that they played that out really well in this movie, and I thought that the serious notes that they had in the original cartoon version played out well in this version, whereas I felt like in Beauty and the Beast, the moments where you're supposed to be scared or intimidated by a certain character, you really weren't, but I definitely got that from this film. Did you feel that the dude who played Jafar was on point?
He was a villain to the core. He wanted everything. Even his staff kind of scared me a little bit, but I knew.
You were scared by his staff?
Well, no, because at the end.
Don't
well,
give the movie away.
You gotta look at it and see what I'm talking about. The staff was part of the whole evilness of him.
This is true. This is true.
So you gotta see that part to really understand what I'm saying.
Now remember, the Aladdin and your Beauty and the Beast and all these type of movies come from kind of the golden era of Disney where they're doing a lot of musical song and dance.
Right.
Obviously my mom loved the song and dance. I felt like in other movies there was touches from Beauty and the Beast or even Jungle Book where you got a little bit of that. But I felt like this movie, it was fully realized. Even some of the new songs, some of the there's not full new songs per se, but there's portions of new music that I felt played out really well in the film given what was going on with the characters.
Definitely.
So as far as the song and dance, you felt like it was on the up?
It was on the up and it was great. The dancing was fantastic. I'd love to be able to dance like that.
That would be pretty awesome to see you dance like that.
Yes, it
with
would.
This outfit, you look like you would fit right in the movie for sure.
Phenomenal dancing. I would love to be able to dance like that, but not now.
Now, real quick, acting-wise, I'm not sure who the chick was that played Jasmine, and I definitely don't know the cat that played Aladdin. But do you think that their acting was like up there? They were pretty quality, right?
I think they had the quality for the two characters that they played. She made herself a princess in her acting. He, as a thief, all that he
Street rat.
Yeah, street rat.
I don't.
All right, fine. He did phenomenal. They all did a fantastic job in portraying the characters that they were. And I just, like I said before, it's a keeper as far as I'm concerned.
One thing that I will say is I felt like in some movies, Captain Marvel, there's certain things that like right now we're in the time where we want strong women on film. Strong women have been on film for a minute now. Ellen Ripley, Linda Hamilton coming out right now with the next Terminator and in her roles before. But Jasmine, and think of like Mulan, they're gonna eventually do a Mulan movie with Jasmine. She's a princess where she's kind of in an area where they're telling her, shh, be quiet, don't be saying nothing. So I felt that taking what the cartoon already showed us back in the day and bringing it to today's time, where it's a little bit more in the public eye, that women have a right to speak and they have a voice as well. I thought they did that great. It didn't seem like they were pandering at all. So I definitely was involved with her trying to stand up for herself and Aladdin doing what he needed to do. So I thought that was pretty fly as well.
Yes. Her speaking out the way she did not want to remain silent. So her speaking out was a strong woman in even her time.
Even her time. Now, what year do you think this movie took place? It's
Probably
probably like
back
early
in-
2000s. This movie probably takes place early 2000s.
No, I think it maybe 17 or 16 century, way back there.
Okay, back in the day.
Back in the BC.
Before Spartacus time.
Yes, before Spartacus.
Before Ben-Hur time.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
Definitely. My idea of a strong woman is when I looked at the movie Black Panther, the women were strong. They didn't stand there and scream when the men were fighting. They were out there fighting also.
Kicking ass.
And that's what I like to see in movies in the future. Strong women, not women that are going to be wimpy or, ooh, I'm going to break my nails.
You want to see a bitch smack a bitch?
Well, yes, okay, fine. You're cute. But I like the strong sense that the woman can do what she needs to do in order to survive, to continue supporting her family. And she wanted to support her father, and she spoke out. And this is what Jasmine did in the movie. And it was fantastic the way she portrayed it.
My mom is a cat person. She's had one cat, then she had two. Now, Raja, is that how you say his name?
Yeah.
Raja,
Raja.
right? What did you think about the tiger? I thought the tiger looked legit. Remember, Jon Favreau that did Jungle Book brought us stuff that looked so realistic, and now they gave him Lion King, so you know Lion King's about to look legit. Whatever artist department that they got going on, whatever animators they got going on right now at Disney are up in the ante, because when Abu turned into the elephant, he looked legit, and then I thought Raja was legit as well. Would you like Raja as a pet? Damn.
Oh, I would love to have Raja as a pet.
Damn.
Nobody would bother me.
Now,
walk
what
in my
would
house.
you rather have? The tiger from Aladdin or a lion from Lion King?
No, I like tigers are beautiful.
Tiger's your thing?
Tigers are my thing.
What about the panther from Jungle Book? Bagheera.
He's cool. He's laid back. He's cool. But this guy, the
Now, would
tiger,
you rather have a Siberian tiger or a Bengal tiger?
the tiger, I don't know the difference. But anyway, the tiger that was in this movie, that's the kind of tiger I like, because that looked like the kitty cats I used to have.
So basically right now, in the end of the day, this movie was great. Check it out, IMAX Theater, Dolby Digital. It was fantastic. If you had to give it a thumbs up, how many thumbs up would you give it?
About 10.
10 thumbs up, y'all. Yo, from my mom to myself, you definitely should check this one out in the theater. You should definitely probably pick it up on Blu-ray. It was great. I thought it was fantastic all the way through. Definitely gave me some nostalgia feelings, so I was definitely feeling that. But other than that, from us to y'all, Green Screen Entertainment, we out.